Good evening and welcome to College Sports Network. I am your host, Jackie Shamus. In today's college sports news, the Providence Friars defeated the Boston Terriers at Boston's TD Garden last night to claim their NCAA hockey title. As the April 26th deadline approaches, college athletes across the country are deciding whether or not to declare for the 2015 NBA draft. The top 5 prospects include Kentucky's freshman forward, Karl Anthony Towns, center, Jahlil Okafor, and forward, Justice Winslow, both freshmen from Duke. A freshman guard, D'Angelo Russell from Ohio State, and Emmanuel Madai, a point guard from China. Joining us now are 2 guests from Boston College's football team, Christian Lezzer and Myles Willis. Christian Lezzer, number 55, is a freshman safety from Clearfield, Pennsylvania. Hi, Christian. Thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having me on, Jackie. Always great to be here.
Number 23, Myles Willis, is a sophomore running back from Conyers, Georgia. Hi, Myles. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Well, I want to begin by asking you guys just a broad question about your football experience so far at Boston College. So how's it going? How about you?
It's going pretty well so far. I mean, obviously, I'm just a freshman, so coming in was a little bit of an adjustment. Just getting new, just to college in general. Then obviously, college football is a whole different world. So, like I said, it's been an adjustment, but it's going well now. In the second semester, I'm having a lot of fun.
It's great to hear. What about you, Myles?
It's been a good bit of 2 years so far. Freshman year had some great moments and got adjusted to school, and now sophomore year I feel like I'm even more adjusted. The game is coming slower, and I feel like I'm catching up in the books.
That's fantastic. So why did you guys choose Boston College? I'm sure you guys got several offers, so why did you choose BC over everything else?
For me, it was down to the Boston College and University of Arizona, and I like Arizona a lot. I like the weather and everything there, but it's definitely BC's a lot closer to home for me, being from Pennsylvania. So my parents be able to come to a lot of the games, and then obviously academically, BC's a very good school. So I decided to come to BC, and I think I made the right decision.
Good, good. What about you, Myles?
Being from Atlanta, a bunch of my friends go to either University of Georgia or Georgia Tech, and I just wanted a new experience, and I figured an athletic scholarship was a great opportunity to go and experience new things and connect with different people and get to see an actual winner.
Great. So I'm sure, obviously, BC football takes a lot of your time, but what else have you taken from BC other than football?
Just the people here. Like I said earlier, everybody here is so nice, and I've made a lot of good friends here that obviously aren't athletes. And it's just a really cool experience here, this being in the city of Boston. I mean, I've never been here before I came to school here, so I mean, it's just cool because where I'm from in Pennsylvania, it's like real country, like nothing for miles. So, I mean, coming here is a lot different, but I love it.
That's great. What about you?
My sophomore year, I've been able to experience the BC network. And I remember going home for spring break, and I was meeting possible employers in the future, and they, they're BC grads, and BC grads do a good job of looking after other BC alumni. So it's good to see the networking that will work in the future.
Okay, great. So this is a question that every student at Boston College is wondering. How do you balance being on the football team and being a student?
It's definitely very difficult because, I mean, we have the same work as everybody else, and then obviously, like, I think the coaches don't even realize how much work we have sometimes because they keep throwing on practice and meetings all the time. But study hall I know for freshmen you can test out of this, and I think Myles has already tested out of LRSA, which we have to have 6 hours a week in study hall. And that really helps get your work done because, I mean, what else are you going to be doing for 6 hours? Like watching Netflix? I definitely don't do that. So, I mean, yeah, just get all the work done.
That's good. What about you, Myles? How's it going for you?
Like Lezzer said, I tested out of it, but freshman year, LRSA really helps you get adjusted to everything because everything's flying around. And it's good with the location because it's the floor right above the weight room, so you don't have to go far, get your work done, go to class, come back, get your work done, and it just really helps you a lot.
Good. That's great. You guys have a lot of help, I see.
Yeah.
That's good. So from the locker room to the post-game interviews, there have been debates on whether student athletes should be paid. One of the main arguments in support is that paying athletes is that most of their time is spent on the court, at games, at practice. Meanwhile, they don't have a lot of time to do their own student work. So what are your stances on this issue?
For me, I don't think athletes should be paid. I think that our scholarship is we're like being paid anyways. And I mean, the scholarship to BC is worth a lot of money. So, I mean, I think playing the game is obviously kind of a privilege too. I mean, I don't think it's, it's definitely a privilege. I mean, it's fun. You're playing a game you love and going to school for free. So, I mean, I don't think on top of that, you should be able to get any more benefits. But, I mean, I do see Myles' argument in getting more benefits, and I'm sure he'll tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, I do appreciate the scholarship I have here, and it's a great experience. It's something I wanted to do ever since I was a little kid. I also feel that we should be considered as employees of the school, and we do a lot of work and we raise a lot of revenue, and for us to not have access to any of it seems kind of wrong.
Wow. Thank you for your inputs, Christian and Myles. So I'm sure this isn't the last time this conversation will come up. CSN will continue to bring you, the viewers, updates on this issue as the NCAA continues to work with universities and student athletes to resolve this issue. Before we leave, we're going to play this quick game. Have you guys played Heads Up before?
Oh, of course.
Yep.
So we've created our own version of Heads Up with some flashcards that are right in front of you.
You go first?
And I will go first.
Okay.
I will warn you guys that I'm not the best at football terms,
that's okay.
but I will try my best. So, should I point to you?
All right.
Are you going to act it
What
out?
do we do
So
at the
no-
very beginning of the game?
Kickoff.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. All right, the head coach of the school.
Aghazarian.
Yep.
Doug Flutie, pass.
It's a prayer.
Hail Mary?
Yep.
Okay. Who's going to go next?
Me. Let's do this.
Atlanta Falcons quarterback.
Matt Ryan.
Yep. We beat
We
them.
beat them this
USC.
year.
And
First down.
yep. And mine's the wrong way.
Wrong way.
Cool.
There we go.
Coach Browns.
Defense. It's all messed up.
What Mike Knoll hit.
Goal.
Darius Wade.
Quarterback.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, guys. We want to thank Myles and Christian again for joining us today. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of College Network and remembering to always work hard and play harder.
Thanks for having us on, Jackie. It was always fun to be here.
It was a blast.